Give me a shower beer. Like 2000s like R&B songs slowed down. That sounded pretty cool. Yeah, that sounds nice.
You look like such a jackass.
How's it going, guys? Andrew here.
And Connor.
And Caleb.
And Matt.
Welcome to a reaction review for a movie
God.
that hasn't even come out yet.
Well, aren't we special?
Yeah, we are
look at
special.
Us douchebags. See movies before everyone else.
Look who's talking. We saw The Way Back, starring the not Batman himself, Ben Affleck.
The Daredevil himself.
The Daredevil himself. And
Mr. Back Tattoo himself.
oh, I wish we saw that.
We saw some.
Saw some sleeves. I wonder if those were real.
And some shoulder.
And some shoulder?
The shoulder
Yeah.
one was definitely real.
Okay.
So,
Duh, and the most important scenes, the shower scenes.
oh,
shower
fuck.
scenes.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking out for those. Damn it.
You were
I was
looking for
at
the beer.
can. I was like, that beer can.
But yeah, we got to see a early screening, and there was a fun Q&A afterwards with some of the basketball players and Ben Affleck. So that was
Yeah, the most important part.
yeah, was we got to see them in person. But we're here to talk all non-spoilers, my bad, for a very basketball-y movie. So open the floor.
They're playing basketball. They're playing basketball.
My name's Strand. I got a basketball.
I played point guard. Oh my god.
But yeah, it was fine.
Did we ever? I'm gonna look at the poster and see if they spoiled
The scoreboard. Yeah, was that the big game?
I have no idea.
I
No,
remember.
that was no spoilers.
Yeah, no
I'm not gonna
spoilers.
say it.
No spoilers.
No, that's not the score.
All right. Well, so we.
Anyway,
I thought it was fine as
Yeah.
well.
I really enjoyed it.
I
Yeah?
really enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
I
that's-
mean, I kind of looked at it from the
Yeah,
view.
that's not a score I recognize.
I guess it kind of just like really resonated with me because like
6:53.
I used to play basketball.
Really?
And
That's genuine.
Matt's an ass. Matt's been an asshole recently, so be careful when you.
Yeah, I don't know what's sarcasm and not at this point.
I literally just I played a lot of sports.
Okay.
I've played everything besides soccer.
All right.
Fuck soccer.
Even cricket?
I've played everything
cricket's
besides soccer
fire,
and
dude.
cricket.
Cricket's
Tennis?
crazy.
I've played everything besides soccer, cricket, and tennis.
Water polo?
Okay, I've played a few other sports that just have not been mentioned.
Badminton.
Oh, you played
Anyways.
badminton gym class? Fucking
Dude, that is like the
That's-
worst sport.
No.
That's so boring.
badminton?
Dude, a little like feather and
Have you
So
played
It
anyways,
can get intense. Sorry,
Have
continue.
you played it?
I was on the basketball team, and from both sides, as Ben Affleck being the coach, trying to lift his team's spirit up, and to actually being the players, where you're just like, we're not good, man. I mean, like we're fucking losing every game. It's like,
What players?
their
Yeah,
tallest
right.
player was 6'3", so
Yeah,
that was a
so-
It's also high school.
that's true. But you usually got a couple guys that are like 6'5", you know.
But yeah, I just kind of like a lot of that stuff that he was saying and a lot of the stuff that the team was saying kind of resonated with me. So I think that's why this movie kind of did a lot more for me.
Yeah, we've all played sports.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Thank you.
exactly.
Yes, exactly.
That's going to be on a shirt.
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna be both of you pointing at each
What'd
other
you
like
play
that.
at football?
What?
You played football, right?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
I don't know, man.
What?
What did you do when you played football?
I was on the defensive squad.
Defensive.
I don't know why I said squad. I was on the defensive line.
There we go. That's a good answer.
My coach kind of moved me around. I think I was like in.
Defensive end.
Just name some positions.
Defensive end.
Nose tackle.
Tight end.
Okay. So you're on the offense too.
That's offense.
Look, man, all I know is that my butthole was tight and I was on the end.
Turned into a wide receiver.
I don't know, man.
Okay, with the Aaron Hernandez jokes.
I just know that I got a sack one time.
All right.
Second grade.
Okay.
Fucking moving up.
On the line, were you on the inside or the outside?
I was on the outside.
You were defensive end.
What is this turned
That's
into?
what-
This is not The Way Back.
This is Matt Baker's life story in sports. Love it.
Oh my god.
I think going into this movie, it is a sports movie, but it focuses more obviously on the coach.
Yeah.
And one thing that also during the Q&A that I kind of like looked at it is Ben Affleck kind of talked about how, you know, younger coaches during like middle school and high school like are like, you know,
And teachers.
are like your heroes. They're the ones that see potential in you and they're like, hey, go do this. And then they go and they either become very successful in what they want to do. And like Ben Affleck had a story about like his drama teacher when he was in high school that told him to go out to LA and stuff. And so like anybody could resonate with this, not like even if like you didn't play basketball or any sport team, like if you had like a music teacher or if you had like an art teacher or just like a science teacher, be like, yo dude, you're fucking good at biology.
To like just achieve your fullest.
Yeah, high school's full of just people that are like change your life.
Like when he was talking about that, like I thought of like 3 teachers instantly that like saw potential in me, and I was like, fuck, you know, like if anything is to take out of this movie is a good reminder to remember the people that took an interest in you at like a level of student teacher when there was obviously a huge age gap there. So I really like that aspect of the movie after being enlightened by that information.
And his whole take on just fighting with addiction.
Yeah.
A lot of people can connect with that
I feel
movie
like
on
this
that.
was a very therapeutic film for him to film.
Yeah.
Because he went through all this shit, you know, in like real life these past few years. So.
Yeah, I couldn't connect to the addiction part of it.
Yeah, there were some things that kind of were out of, I would assume for a lot of us. I won't say anything, obviously. But like, you know, even still, just like trying to kind of side with him on that, like emotionally, you're just like, fuck, you have gone through a lot. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, he doesn't have a good life.
no,
Yeah.
so
This
like
is
I
pretty-
understand like
this
where
is
his
pretty
addiction
awful.
like stems
Yeah.
from.
And like you'd think, like while you're watching the start of it, you'd think it'd be like, oh, he was just like a dick to his family or whatever, and that's why he's like this. But
There's like some twist.
there's
you know?
a little twist,
Yeah.
and the guy that introduced the
Yeah,
film
they
was
don't
like,
give you
oh,
information that
There's a
like
twist,
halfway
and
in.
you better be ready. So we're like, oh, okay, yeah, what the twist is gonna be.
Yeah, I
whatever.
was just like,
So-
what the fuck ever, man. I saw that coming. And then the twist happened. I'm like,
I mean, because this
You got
movie,
me.
it has your tropes. Like,
Oh yeah.
you're like, oh, they're definitely going to win this game. Oh, nope, they're definitely going to lose this game. Like, it follows the
In
beats
terms
of
of
a
sports
to
you know,
me.
underdog tale.
But I like the ending. I thought the ending.
Yeah,
It's
it's unconventional a bit towards the end. You know, like they take a few more risks than other sports films.
Like that's the thing, it doesn't purely focus on the sports part. It's
Yeah,
mostly
no,
about Ben
it's
Affleck's
mainly
character.
him like struggling in this part of his life. So.
which is a little like. I wish that there was more. Connor and I were talking on the way over here. There was more moments of Ben Affleck connecting with the players.
Yeah, except
Because
for one
it was
player.
really just one player that he connected with only for like 2 or 3 scenes, but everybody else he kind of just like had little banter with or just didn't even like pay attention to. So I wish there was like a little bit more of that, of just like a team bonding. Because there's that one, I'm not going to say anything, but there was like one moment where I thought something was going to happen. I was like, oh, this is going to be really cool. And then it didn't. And I was like, oh, damn. I'll tell you guys afterwards if I remember it. But like for months now, we've been joking about this movie. Like the trailer is
the
just
trailer's
fucking
pretty good.
hilarious. The shower beer is fantastic.
3 shower beers.
3 shower beers.
That was it?
Yep, and they're all like first.
The first
act,
like
too.
3 minutes of this movie is just sad piano music
That's
and
like,
Ben
oh my
Affleck
God.
being sad.
feel bad for Ben Affleck. He's an alcoholic. Montage.
It was a nice setting though. I didn't really catch the little beach
Was
vibe.
it in California?
Yeah, there were
Okay.
California plates.
Okay, it was California. I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved
It didn't feel like.
It was
Cali,
like what,
though.
Central Cal?
Well, it felt like
North
like
Cal?
Northern
Is
California.
it like outside of LA or
I
something?
guess I could like.
it
look
definitely
up.
felt like it was California.
Yeah,
It
you
was
think
definitely
so?
California.
Maybe like,
Was it California?
I think
I don't know.
in terms of how it was shot.
Pretty sure they had the plates.
Like this is like a dour film because of like what he's going through,
Yes,
which
exactly.
I think like
It's like, dude, you're on the beach.
Yes,
How can
exactly. You missed it on the podcast. when you
Anyway.
did that pissed me off.
anyway, in terms of like this doesn't feel like your bright sunshiny California, which I like now looking back at it.
Yeah, because like you know, you think of like movies that are set in California, you're like,
Yeah, it's
okay,
like, oh,
that's
this is
definitely
the life.
California.
Yeah.
But like, looking at this, I was just like, fuck, I really just want to go home, step out on my porch, take a nice deep breath of air, and be like, fuck, this isn't California, but this is nice to just be
Yeah.
outside a little bit.
Nature. Being
Yes, exactly.
being outside. Yes.
Being on a beach does transform a lot of things. Palm trees.
I just read a fun fact. Gavin O'Connor left the Suicide Squad to film this movie.
He was gonna make this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It probably could have been. It probably would have been better than what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they filmed this 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2018.
2018, they said. So I thought that was a little interesting.
During the Q&A that we were able to be a part of because we are on our way.
Ben Affleck is a goofy guy.
Yeah,
he's like talking like this and like moving his.
He's so wacky. He's so wacky.
Well, he's got to like fight his stereotype of sad Fleck
Yeah.
from the BVS
like,
interview.
Those are.
I got a good
couple
picture.
years.
It's a little blurry, but it's just him going. It's pretty.
And I got the goofy one.
The
I showed
goofy
you.
one.
Yeah, I showed Matt.
Yeah, Jinx.
He looks good. If anyone's wondering on Ben Affleck, he looks good.
He looks
He's lost
good,
a lot
yeah.
of weight.
Healthy.
Because he has been kind of out of the light, out of the. So seeing him, he's slimmed down a lot.
He
And
said he was 245 in the film, and now he's 210. So he definitely looks like he dropped, 30 pounds.
that was funny when he was talking about like eating ice cream in the middle of the night, watching true crime shows. I'm like, bet.
Dude, he was fucking hilarious. I would love to go have a beer with him, not in an alcoholic way. Just,
Oh my god.
Also,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
sober, Matt.
Oh, that's true.
He can have an O'Doul
All right.
or something.
We'll eat some ice cream, tub of ice cream. We'll just call it a night.
this
Alcoholic infused ice cream.
Yeah, the wine
Yeah,
ice
that-
cream.
this
You remember
was
wine ice cream?
Wine ice cream?
Hy-Vee had to stock it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
There was wine ice cream.
Trash.
I'm sure that was good. Was it
I'm
bad?
gonna take you seriously.
I mean,
with your
I never-
stupid little hats.
What are you talking about, Al? What are you talking about?
You look like an elf. That's what you look like.
like a jackass.
Dude, I gotta show out for the way back, man.
Sure, whatever. Final thoughts, I guess.
Oh, okay. Final thoughts.
I mean, unless we had more to say, but
The kids were great,
Yeah.
acting wise.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish there was more kids.
I mean, there weren't that many players.
No, but like
More of
when
them.
when they're introducing everyone, like the assistant coach, he's like, "Oh, this is this guy. Oh, this is that guy." Like we never once had any scene with like the original team captain, the kid that wore like the long sleeve.
Yeah.
I did a little bit
I'm like-
during that.
Like
but
we don't know these kids besides like a few moments. Like I would have really liked to have seen that. But
Well, because like when they were going through like he was like Ben Affleck was like talking to the assistant coach like when he first joined, and he was like, "Okay, give me the rundown. Like who's
Yeah.
who?" And he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like these are these people, and then you also got blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so we're not going to be focusing on you, like those guys.
Like
The
bitch
featured
guys.
X.
but even
The
those
JV
even those
players.
6, only like 2 of them you like walked away knowing their names. Really, it was
Yeah.
Marcus and Brandon, and
And
then
then
you
the
knew
white guy,
Kenny.
the player.
Yeah, Kenny.
I didn't forget Kenny.
Kenny, and then you had what was it?
Chunk.
Chunk. Yeah, that was
Chunk?
his nickname.
Chubbs.
Chubbs.
Chubbs. That was it.
Yeah.
That man was shooting.
Oh, dude, Ben Affleck swearing is hilarious.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I love it. And I was gonna bring that up. Like this was both of your guys' first like early screening, right?
Like early.
Yeah.
yeah,
guess,
like
yeah.
way before everyone else.
This was my second. This has been Connor's like 5th or something.
Yeah,
And
I went to a lot last year.
This wasn't the best. People were pretty obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Uh,
It wasn't the best out of what I've experienced.
People laughed a little too hard, a little too much, and
A little inappropriate at times.
Yeah,
Casual people.
I was saying like there's like a montage of like Ben Affleck drinking beers and like trying to like come up with like a bullshit thing to say.
Oh yeah.
And people were laughing.
Oh, on
every-
the phone, right?
Yeah,
He's
on the
gonna leave
phone.
voicemail.
He's gonna leave the
Oh,
voicemail.
right.
This is like the beginning of the movie. It's not
Yeah,
spoilers.
yeah, no.
And like it was supposed to be played off as serious because you're seeing that he's just like going through beers left and right, and people kept laughing every time it cut to another beer. And yeah, it was annoying seeing him fucking hit the can with his thumb. But like come on, like if I was the director and they were laughing at that, I
It
feel
gets
like
more serious. Like
Yeah.
it's not like it gets funnier.
no.
I would have kind of been like, holy shit, you're
Yeah.
still going.
Yeah, it goes
like-
through like 2 cases.
Like the
of
way
beer,
it was
like-
Yeah.
cut, it does make it look kind of comical.
I guess the editing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And the way that he was like,
But like the
I
music
can't do
wasn't
it.
like
I'll talk to you
matching.
later.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I just like there was like moment, and then like there was like some ridiculous cheering moments where I was like, there's moments like yes,
It's
but like
game, dude. It's like
yeah, it felt like we were watching a game almost. Yeah.
it's like they're actually at the game and cheering. It was pretty interesting.
right? It's like this isn't a real sport at all.
guys.
This is scripted.
Going back to the phone scene real quick. You've watched The Office, right?
Yes.
Have you watched The Office?
Which scene?
Which scene are you
I-
going to talk
So when Michael goes on the circuit tour to all the other Dunder Mifflin branches, and he's like giving like the sales speech and like how to be like a better sales team and everything, and he goes to Karen Filippelli's office. He's outside. And he's like, "No, that's so bad. I'll talk to you later." And just kind of like hangs up and just doesn't even like finish his sentence. That's what that whole scene reminded me of. It was a bit of a long stretch, but
Those Office fans out there.
Yes, exactly.
I need to rewatch The Office. It's been too long.
Yeah. Ah, fuck!
Oh my gosh.
That was a good one.
Guess what comes?
What?
God damn it!
Oh,
Guess what
Star
comes
Wars.
out tomorrow?
Oh my god.
Star Wars, the Clone Wars last season.
Ooh, all of it?
Jeez. No, I think it's just one episode.
That's so fucking.
I
dumb.
think. I have no idea. I assume that's what they've been
You
doing.
bitches at Disney.
Did you really need to react like that?
Yeah, that gave me a heart attack.
That's exciting.
Yeah, look at that spike. All right, any final thoughts before we get our grades?
Yeah, pretty good. If you want to have a good underdog tale and like decent like depression, then check it out.
There you
You
go.
want to see the struggles of a distraught man?
Just try to
A
go
broken man.
Go see it in a theater where there's not like hundreds of people there. So I feel like that'll be your best opportunity to enjoy
It's
it.
definitely one of the better movies to pick out of from recently. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've got Brahms, The Boy, second. We've got Harley Prey, Birds of the Emancipation
Birds
of
of
One,
Prey,
Harley
yeah.
Bird. We've got
was
Gretel
a
and
good
Hansel.
Sonic.
We've got
Well, that's going to be gone.
Sonic's
This comes out. We got to see this like 2
Oh,
weeks
this is
early.
March
2 or 3
6th,
weeks.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
this
2
comes out March
weeks.
6th. So
I'm just saying. It's just it's
everybody's.
It's not
It's
terrible.
been a better movie out of what I've seen.
Yeah.
recently.
Oh yeah, I would.
Sonic.
It's been a very slow start to the year. But I would agree. Even in like,
January was
February.
pretty good though for me.
In
Yeah.
terms of January releases, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Dude, Bad Boys still making money.
Bad boys.
Bad boys for life.
All right, Matt. Grade.
Anyway, yeah. Thoughts and grade.
I'm definitely gonna give it a B plus. I kind of want to give it an A minus, but I don't think it really reached that level.
Okay.
Yeah, it was close. B plus.
I'm glad it hit home for you guys a little more because, you know, I just feel like if we were in a better setting, I feel like I enjoyed it a little bit more
Yeah.
because, like, goddamn, like, it was pretty obnoxious at times.
You can't let that affect your grade.
I can because there's a couple scenes where I have no idea what they're saying and it might take me out, like, in terms
Yeah.
of the moment, you know?
I was gonna fucking lose if the two girls sing in front of us. Like
You
they
guys
were,
got so lucky you sat behind us.
They were
You can
driving.
still hear them.
Yes, but, like, it's not, like, right in front of your face, like, especially for him because he was in the middle of the two, like, looking at the screen. So they were just like,
or dropping something, just turn on your fucking flashlight, go like this, and I'm like, get the fuck out of my way! I'm watching a
there was
movie.
a couple times where people's
Get
like,
out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft.
And then they both went to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my
Minecraft?
fucking god.
Dude, so many people
I thought
got up
that
during
was
this movie to go to the bathroom. Like,
Well, there is a moment where you think the movie ends.
Yeah.
And then it goes on for like another 20 minutes. And it's not bad. I'm just saying, like, it literally could have ended there.
yeah.
It's only
But-
an hour 40 though. It's like
Yeah.
got a weak ass bladder. Boy.
It felt a little longer.
It did. Well, it felt long after that moment where I thought it ended. And then I was like, okay,
Yeah.
we still got a whole act to go. Like,
What was your grade, Connor?
yeah, what's your grade?
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Comfy.
Comfy.
I think you might be lower.
No, C plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not, yeah. Like, I was also telling Connor, like, I didn't really care to see this movie. Like, I don't know, like, if there was something not coming out that week, maybe I would have gone and seen it. But I think we all saw it, like, because we got an early access. And also
Yeah.
Ben Affleck was there, so that's pretty cool.
Would you have wanted to see it if he wasn't there?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
If it
I don't
wasn't
know,
at
honestly,
the plaza,
yeah, just because, like, it was an early access
Yeah, it's
screening,
early
it'd be
screening.
cool to just go
Yeah, it
and
is
see
at the
it.
plaza, like you said.
Yeah.
I love that theater.
So, like,
I said I
would've-
wouldn't go if it was still in the plaza. Like if AMC had, I'd rather go to the AMC.
What?
I don't like the plaza.
You know, like, I love the plaza.
Ah, that's sad.
It's also a bitch to get there.
No, I get that. No, Ponce is very busy after work.
But yeah, no, it's a fine movie. I connected with it in some way. I think it's a movie that people of all ages could connect with at some aspect.
Oh,
So
Well, it is ours.
it is ours. So I guess people
There's
out
quite a
of
bit
high
of cussing.
school.
I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, it earns the R. So, but yeah, those are my final thoughts. So,
Go see it March 6th.
oh my gosh!
And don't
please.
forget to use the hashtag the way back.
What's his name? How do you pronounce it? Ben.
Like the duck.
Oh, so like
Oh, like the insurance.
Yeah, that guy.
he was just trying to
Was-
do
It's like, all right, man.
He's like, we all know why you're here.
God, the fucking Charles Barkley joke. I loved that. I leaned
Didn't
over.
you say that? I heard you whisper like.
No, he said it, and I went over to Matt, and I was like, "That's a terrible
That's
joke, man. That's terrible, terrible."
Shout out to Charles Barkley.
Oh, I want to watch Space Jam now.
That.
We're playing basketball.
Well, anyway, guys, this has been Andrew.
And Connor.
And Caleb.
They're playing bad. This is Matthew.
Ball.